What's up, guys? So I've been messing around with the GP5 again, and I made two nice presets for Eddie Van Halen. One called Ain't About Love, and the other one is Panama. So I will go through the presets and I will tell you why I chose this stuff and why it works. So hope you enjoy it. Let's go. So first of all, connect your phone to your GP5, and let's start with the chain, like the effect chain, and why it works. So let me record my screen. So we start first with Eddie Van Halen, the Ain't About Love. So the single chain is noise gate, boost, distortion, amp, cab, EQ, and then reverb. And with the switch you can switch on and off the phaser. I mean, it's famous, he's famous for using a phaser. So let's see. So I used the noise gate because it's really noisy. Like, if I don't use the noise gate, it's going to be really noisy. So let's, for example, remove the noise gate. The volume is off on the guitar. There is no volume. Now it's, see? So no noise gate. It is noisy. So I used the exotic EP booster, which it has like the one knob thing, and just to push a little bit the front end of the amp. And then I used the distortion, which is based on the MXR distortion. And for the amp, I used the JP, which is the UK 50 JP, which is the Plexi, but with the patch cable between the two channels. So it's like in the 80s they used to do it all the time. And I had a Marshall SV20, the small Plexis, and it sounds okay with just one channel, but when you jump the channels, it's much nicer. So I put gain, like there is gain 1 and gain 2, exactly the same. For the present I push 70, so like, I mean, just to keep the brightness higher. His tone is so bright, and I've never seen him live. I mean, I wouldn't, even if he was alive I couldn't, because it would live so far away. So I think his tone was too bright. For the volume I pushed it like 80, just to keep like really loud. That's just to mimic a loud amp. For the mids, which is an important part of his tone, is the mids. You can see like the mids are high, the treble are high, but the bass is low, because he doesn't actually any good sound when you're playing with a keyboard and a bass player or a singer. You tend to lower the bass all the time. I mean, as that pedal show explained it last time, they said if it sounds bad in your room when you're playing alone, maybe it would sound better when you're playing with your friends, like in a band. Okay, let's go for the cab. I used the UK Greenbacks 4x12. I mean, you can go 2x12, but 4x12 gives you more low ends, and if you ever played through a 4x12 you can understand what I'm saying. So here is the most important part, which is the EQ. You can see I put more, we call it the brightness, or the pick attack, because even though I tried so hard to lower the remove like the bass from this preset, it just had a lot of bass, and I think it's because of this amp. For me, those amps like the Plexis and everything, they are okay, but the one amp that I like in this GP5 is the 800, the JCM 800. Let's hear the sound. But it will make sense later, because when we add the phaser, it will be a little bit brighter. So, and then in the modulation, I use the phaser, which is based on the MXR Phase 90, which he's famous for using. Let's try with the phaser. I can't actually play like Eddie Van Halen, but I mean, if you use this preset, you can play it and tag me along. So, and then I didn't put a lot of rate in the phases, just to not like it's there but not there. For the reverb, I used room, just to keep it a little bit friendlier and doesn't like in your face. Okay, let's hear the sound now. Okay, so let's go see the other preset, which is the Panama. The single chain is like this, almost the same like the other one. I mean, the OD you can actually remove it. So noise gate, to boost I used to distortion, the Ibanez Tube Screamer. Amp, the UK 800, this is the one I was talking about. It's much better here in this unit than other units I tried. Cab, the same like the first one. EQ is different, and I think it's better. So I lowered a lot of low ends, and I pushed a lot of mids and treble. For the modulation, I didn't use a phaser, I used chorus. And analog delay, I mean, his tone is like he used to use stereo rig, and you can hear a lot of definition. Even if there is a lot of effects like reverb, delay and chorus, you can still hear his tone, like he's picking, and I don't know how he did it, but he just does. Any great guitar player can find the sweet spot to use all the effects, and the effects like reverb, delay and modulation, but still like keep the clarity of his guitar singing. I used a plate reverb, just because in the 80s everybody used plate reverb, I think, and he is famous for using plate reverbs. Let's hear it again. You can see that I put more noise gate, because it's still noisy. Even 40 is still noisy. Let's remove the noise gate. It's too much. Let's see if we remove the boost. Let's see with the reverb. If you don't understand what's reverb, this is like the sound of space in a way. So if I remove it, mute it, you can hear like there is a space. I didn't put a lot of reverb here, so if you push it a little bit more, you can actually hear it. Delay is like the repeats, like I mean, I know you understand it, but in case you don't understand, see, there is no repeats now. Now listen now. I can push more feedback and you can hear it. Okay, the mix. Let's try a reverb with more. You can hear. So I would never use it like this, but you get the point. For the so let's compare the two presets. So guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want the presets, they will be linked in the description. Make sure to subscribe and see you soon, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya.